And see, we're going to learn about our tool belt. It's called a torch screwdriver. You're going to read about it in your module. Don't have to worry about getting shocked from the 120 volts. Don't have to worry about the cord being frayed, cut, spliced. This is the answer today. And I want you someday to be like me. I want you to be the old electrician.
This module will take the student through each wiring method so that he can actually see the difference between the cables and the conduits. Sometimes when you just read this, you don't really understand the different wiring methods that are used in, say, a residential or a commercial or industrial building. So we like to take each section and take it apart so that the student will fully realize what they're talking about. Then we're going to go to the house and we're going to wire this residence, and you'll see all the wiring methods being used. And it'll be explained in detail of how to wire a house. You'll see the protective nail plates, and we'll talk about the receptacles and the different types and the ground fault interrupters. And I'll take you wire by wire and connection by connection through this entire residence, so that when you get done, you'll know exactly how to make the light light. We'll start at the single pole switch. From there, we'll use a split wired receptacle. And from there, we'll go to the three-way switch. And again, each wire will be connected. We'll go to animation. And in animation, you'll see that when the switch changes position, so that you can see how the current flows to the bulb to light it. So from practical wiring to animation, you'll see the complete path of current. And you'll know exactly how to hook a three-way or a four-way switch, as it will be wired in its entirety. Old work will show how to install boxes and walls.
See, sometimes on this old work, you got to get back there behind that wall and get back there in them studs in order to get to this wire and get it pulled out or get that chain down the wall, so it takes some work. And you can see with commercial wiring methods, we're going to be using different tools, different fittings, different boxes. That's what we'll be learning in this module as we journey through it. You'll learn in this module how to cut heat, the different conduits, how to knock the holes in the boxes using different tools. You'll learn the different conduit fittings. You'll learn to install the fish tape, different advantages to clamping, how to properly tape the wires, the different fittings, the couplings, and how they can be used in different applications, that you'll actually see these wiring methods being applied. The conduit bending, we're going to take you step by step from the offsets to the 90-degree bends. The booklet comes with this so that you can actually practice the art of conduit bending. You'll learn how to use the vacuum and the birdie as we pull the wires through the conduits. And we'll learn the connections of the receptacles, the breakers, putting the inhibitor on, the outside attended and unattended, from the exit lights to the security alarm. To the building. Now I have here on my desk what is called the kWh meter. K meaning kilo, 1,000. That's the kilowatt hour meter. In other words, this is what actually records how much electricity you're using in that building. We're going to take you down the highway of electricity to the electrostatic fields that can actually light a fluorescent tube. You'll learn all about the electrostatic fields. You'll learn about the temporary service and its function and how to build one. As we take the student through the entire service, whether it be multi-family or a violation as shown as this picture, you'll learn the correct way and you'll see some of the wrong applications. The underground service, you'll understand when viewing this video how the service is built, installed, constructed from the beginning to actually plugging the meter in at the end. You'll learn to use tools and to measure and how to drill and knock holes and how to bring the stub ups into the auxiliary gutter. You'll learn all about this, even from the slab rough-in. You'll learn about the breakers and how to install them in each load center, and how to torque them, and how to apply all the weighing methods correctly. In animation, you'll see the rough end of the building. We're going to start with the lightning protection, the points on the roof, and take you from the lightning protection right on through the building. Grounding is often a misunderstood subject, so we want to do it in animation. And we'll do it in reality. We'll show you the actual flow of current in a short circuit. And we'll take the ground fault, and with the ground fault you can see the path of current and where it has to travel, so that the electrician will understand when he's connecting the devices, the correct wiring applications, the correct test procedures, so that he'll know when he has a fault or he has the incorrect polarity. Step by step, I will personally take you through the wiring of all the receptacles, and you'll see in animation how they are to react. Safety is a grounding path. It's a lifesaver. Next thing you know, you got a fire. If that smoke detector doesn't go off or there's nobody home, we take you from the grounding electrode, the rebar steel, as you can see the concrete flowing around it, to the actual earth tests being performed